Good morning. Welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Friday. Hashtag Fun Friday. Today's Red Mic message: the greatest brand nobody ever built. He hates these cans. Stay away from the cans. Oh no, more cans. Now, if you immediately pictured Steve Martin running away from a gas station and running off and joining the circus or the carnival, whichever it was, in The Jerk, congratulations. You officially reached the age where movie quotes pop into your head at random. And glad I could help you with that today. But there is actually a red mic message in all of this. I learned something this week that surprised me. The humble tin can helped change the world. And actually, I kind of knew that part already, but what I didn't know is the story behind the tin can. Now, before canned food, preserving meals for long ocean voyages, military campaigns, or harsh winters, it was incredibly difficult. Fresh food spoiled quickly, and hunger and disease often claimed more lives than the enemy. The idea of preserving food in sealed containers wasn't entirely new, but an English engineer named Brian Donkin figured out how to make the process practical on an industrial scale. His improvements turned canned food from an interesting experiment into something that could feed navies, explorers, and eventually families around the world. Then, as if that wasn't enough, he turned his attention to paper. Donkin invented and perfected the machinery that made continuous, large scale paper production practical. And without those improvements, books, newspapers, cardboard boxes, paper towels, paper plates, napkins, and who knows how many other paper products would have been far more expensive and much slower to become part of everyday life. Well, take that, Thomas Edison. Well, maybe not. Yeah, the electric light, I think, still trumps cans and paper towels. But this guy, Brian Donkin, he created two world changing industries. Not bad for a life's work. But this brings me to what I think is the interesting part and the big mystery in all of this. How did an engineer named Brian Donkin help revolutionize canned food and paper goods, but never name anything after himself? I mean, seriously, we could be buying Donkin canned tomatoes. You could tell your spouse, "Hey, honey, we're out of Donkins," and you could be referring to cans or paper towels or whatever. The grocery store could have an entire Donkin aisle, but instead, we got the Ford Drenier machine. And here's something that's funny too. The company that Brian Donkin founded in 1802 still exists today, although it has changed ownership and structure many times over the past 2 centuries. People in engineering know the company name Brian Donkin, but almost nobody buying canned soup has any idea who he was. He put his name on the company, he just forgot to put it on the cans. So the next time you open up a can of soup or tear off a paper towel, maybe give a silent nod to old Brian Donkin because he helped make both a part of everyday life. And believe it or not, in addition to the catastrophic branding lesson that I've just given you, there is a leadership in life lesson in today's hashtag Fun Friday Red Mic message. Long before people know your title, they'll know your reputation. I recently made that same comment to a young man I know who is at a possible crossroads in his career. I told him, your personal brand isn't what you say about yourself, it's what other people say after you've left the room. So go out and build a solid reputation. Don't be like Brian Donkin. Yes, he changed the world, but he absolutely whiffed the branding opportunity. Don't make the same mistake. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a sudden urge to run down an alley yelling, "Stay away from these cans." Not really, but that is today's Red Mic message. Hope you found it interesting or helpful. And interns, if you haven't seen the movie The Jerk, you need to find it, watch it. It's funny. It'll change your life. Maybe not, but it is a great movie. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you so very much. Hope you'll join me again on Monday. But before then, go out and have a fantastic weekend. Please give me a like, a follow, and a share. If you got anything to say about today's Red Mike message, let me know down in the comments. I love hearing from you. Until next time, don't forget, as always, life is short. Drink the bourbon. I'll see you.